So something that I've found quite tricky living in a rural area in Northumberland is, now that I finished university, is finding steady employment. I'm currently on 2 0-hours contracts, getting my shifts cancelled quite often, not getting regular work, and so I'm wondering if there's anything as mayor you could do about that.
Well, what we really need is a Labour government, and I can't guarantee that on my own.
Yeah.
It's about proper investment in rural communities, I think. Not enough money is staying in the region, and there's a lot of people with ability who would be starting up businesses, working with local businesses, expanding these things, community businesses. And what community wealth building is all about is making sure that where these businesses are profitable, it's not distant shareholders taking out the money.
Yeah.
And that money is put back into proper reinvestment. Because we've seen places, so many places in Northumberland, where they're almost regarded as sort of dormitories and not actually as vibrant communities with investment.
Yeah.
Or they're only there for the tourist season and there's not actually those permanent businesses. And in a day and age where we've got internet technology, you know what, there's no reason why we shouldn't be having a proper rural economy.
I think it's interesting that you say that, because as a young person it's very tempting to actually leave the rural area that I've grown up in to go and find employment in a city, and I think that it's probably going to cause a big issue for rural communities like these villages in Northumberland, that the young people that have gone to university are not going to come back to the areas that they've grown up in with their skills and education. They're going to take that into the big cities where they can find jobs more easily. They can access the workplaces via public transport in a more simple way, and they're closer to work, not spending a long time travelling.
Yeah, that issue of keeping talented people in an area, because it's talented people who generate wealth. What they need access to is funds to make businesses viable. If you've got to start up a business, but you've got to try and get the money, and you don't have a house to put up as collateral, you don't have tens or hundreds of thousands of pounds behind you like a lot of large businesses have, you've got no chance. So if we can set up a proper cooperative development bank, then people can band together, people can make the businesses, and those employment opportunities are there. And this creates this network, almost this organic growth of businesses, community businesses, small businesses, where people can be doing all sorts of things, work on the internet, work on the sort of skills that you've got, and start getting beyond tourism. Tourism is great and we need to be doing more of that, but it needs to be kind of year-round businesses that we need, so that people can actually have a living. It's no good just being able to have a living when the sun's shining, not here.